Uh, Hello, good morning, everybody. Renil, unmute yourself and tell me, are you audible and visible? The screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Huh?
Yes, sir.
I start now. Okay. Last class, we discussed about cathode ray oscilloscope. This is nothing but the terminating device. From this, you can measure intensity of the measurement, result of the measurement in the CRO screen. That is, in the CRO, you have a fluorescent screen. What are the things present here? So there will be a tungsten filament. When you provide the electric current to the tungsten filament, that becomes a heater and it starts to emit electrons. And there will be a grid which absorbs electrons and make the uniform movement of the electrons. And then the electrons are accelerated by using accelerating anode. All of you observe here. And then there will be two types of deflection plates. One is horizontal deflection plate, other one is a vertical deflection plate. You might have seen in the black and white TV, in the backside of the TV, there will be a knob provided. In that, you can adjust the horizontal and the vertical image according to the size. That is, you can clearly see the vertical movement and horizontal movement in the knob provided in the backside of the TV. And the fluorescent screen is nothing but the dome or the front screen where you can see the image. So that is the fluorescent screen. This is the principal parts are involved in the cathode ray oscilloscope. Remember, this is used in measurement of heartbeats using echocardiography (ECG) or in monitoring the waves, that is the seismic waves. And like many instruments you have monitor that is made of cathode ray oscilloscope. This is the principle of operation of the cathode ray oscilloscope. And you have the details here, so that you have to write in the examination. This is the principle of operation of CA. Next, come to the point. In the terminating device itself, there will be the graph according to the vibration. You have the curve like this. This is the stylus type graph. Remember the stylus type oscillograph. So here you can use this type of instrument. So this is used in seismic instrument. Seismic instrument. See, what is the meaning of seismic instrument? That is nothing but which gives the answer in the form of waveform that is measured in Richter scale. All of you seen in the TV, in the advertisement or in the newspaper, the intensity of the earthquake is measured in terms of Richter scale. If it is more than 5 in the Richter scale, the earthquake is very, very severe. But if it is less than 5 in the Richter scale, the severity of the earthquake is less. So that in that case, the seismic instrument, the seismic instrument which has the stylus type oscillograph. Here you can observe there will be two magnets. One is facing north, other one is facing south. In between, there will be a coil. The coil is connected to a stylus pointer. Stylus pointer. This stylus contains the pen or pencil or marker. So, and this paper which is running in the forward direction or backward direction, any direction which is convenient to get the waveform on the paper. See, once the vibration of the earth or vibration of the machine or vibration of the printing press or vibration of the diesel generator or vibration of anything that can be measured in terms of waves. In terms of waves, that waves can be measured in x direction, y direction, and neutral axis. So that can be measured by using Richter scale. Once again, what all the things are present in the stylus type oscillograph? There will be a casing. In that casing is made of cast iron. and or brass. Usually, the casing is made of non-magnetic material, copper or brass or aluminum. Here you have two magnets. One is facing north, the other one is facing south. If the opposite poles are present like this, what will happen? The attraction takes place. Attraction takes place. In between the two magnets, there will be a coil which has the copper winding. In the center, there will be a stylus. The stylus can be used to mark the waveform on the paper. On the paper. In nowadays, the special papers are available. The stylus only presses the waveform or points the waveform on the paper. Special type of carbon paper is available. Without using pen or pencil, you can get the waveform on the paper is possible by using special paper that is available, that is used in all the examination. So this is the principle of operation of stylus type oscillograph. Once again, once again, all of you, please write down the question. Write down the question. What is oscillograph? What is oscillograph? Okay. Write down the question. What is oscillograph? Put a question mark. Explain briefly. Need sketch. Explain briefly with need sketch. Stylus type of oscillograph. Stylus type of oscillograph. Once again, the principal parts of oscillograph. This is the casing, which is made of brass, aluminum, or copper. In the casing or housing, there will be two magnets are present. That is two magnets. One is facing North Pole, other one is facing South Pole. In between the North Pole and South Pole, there will be a coil which has copper windings. In the center, there will be a stylus. There will be a provision. You can fix a pencil or paper in the stylus. As the vibration coming from the generator or earthquake or engine or anything that makes the stylus to move up and down. In that time, what will happen? This style moves up and down and forms the waveform on the paper. See, all of you observe here. This is the chart. Chart is nothing but the paper. In that you have movement of the stylus up and down. In the center you have plus. In the center you have 0. If the stylus coming in the downward direction, that is a negative. If the stylus is moving upward direction, that is positive on the 0 line or neutral line. That the waveform on the paper indicates the output of the measurement. Usually This waveform is measured in terms of Richter scale in case of earthquake. The vibration of the earth, which is measured in Richter scale. If the earthquake in the Richter scale is above 5, then the earthquake is very, very severe. In the Richter scale, the earthquake is less than 5, then the severity of the earthquake is little less, not less, little less. So earthquake means the vibration of the earth that can be measured by using seismic instrument. The seismic instrument contains the stylus type of oscillograph. You can measure the intensity of the earthquake in the waveform. That's one example. And another one is the ECG, electrocardiography. Electrocardiography that measures the heartbeats of the human being. Human being. If it is 80 by 120 or 90 by 120, that is normal. Normal values of the heartbeat. Suppose that heartbeats is more than the normal one, say 100 by 160 or 100 by 200, like this. Then you have to measure the heartbeat by using an instrument called electrocardiography. In short form, it is called ECG. The ECG machine has the stylus type of oscillograph which contains the housing which makes the which provides the place for two magnets, one facing north pole, other one facing south pole. In between the two, there will be a coil, copper coil, which has the copper winding, which is connected to the stylus. In the bottom or below the stylus, there will be a paper or chart running in the forward direction. So that the stylus provides the output of the measurement of the heartbeat in terms of waveform that can be measured in terms of heartbeats per minute. Heartbeats per minute. That may be 90 by 120, 80 by 120, or if it is the heartbeat is very, very severe, then it is 100 by 160 or 100 by 200, like this. That can be measured by using stylus type of oscilloscope. Remember, in the examination, you have to write the application of stylus type of oscillograph. Already you have the question, you continue the question. So you can write the question, what is oscillograph? Put a question mark. Explain briefly with a neat sketch. Explain briefly with a neat sketch stylus type of oscillograph. Stylus type of oscillograph. Once again, put a question mark. Continue the question. List the applications. List the applications. Once again, I repeat. What is oscillograph? Put a question mark. Explain briefly with neat sketch. Stylus type of oscillograph. Put a question mark. Continue the question. List applications. List the applications. Next, come to the point. You in your syllabus, you have two types of oscillographs. One is stylus type of oscillograph. Other one is mirror type of light beam oscillograph. Mirror type of light beam oscillograph. Say in the first case, it is positive and you have the output in the form of waveform in the chart or on the paper. In the same way, here in the mirror type of light beam oscillograph, they are using photosensitive paper film, photosensitive film or paper on the out to measure the output of the vibration or earthquake. Say in the seismic instrument, you have two types of oscillographs. One is stylus type of oscillograph or mirror type of light beam oscillograph. Next, come to the point. What all the things present here? In the same way, in the stylus type, you have two magnets. The same way here also, you have two magnets facing the north pole and the south pole. In between, there will be a coil which contains the copper winding. Above that, there will be a mirror and which is fixed in the fixed anchor. Here, this mirror is the stationary one. Whichever the vibration is coming from the earthquake or from the vibrating machinery or any machine tool, that vibration is transferred to the mirror. And then first you discuss with the light source which passes the light rays through the lens and which hit the mirror, incident on the mirror and reflect back and passes through the lens and which make the light rays which is coming from the mirror make this light rays to fall on the photosensitive film. There you can measure the waveform. Then you can measure the waveform. The principle of operation is very very simple, and the parts are used in the mirror type of light beam oscillograph one by one. There will be two magnets. One is facing north side and the other one is facing south pole, north pole and south pole. In between the two magnets, there will be a copper coil which is fixed using the anchor. On the coil, there will be a mirror and there will be a mirror. And then you can provide the input to the fixed anchor and the terminal which is provided on the mirror to connect this to the input. Usually, this is 6 volts or 12 volts input. The voltage is provided to this, or sometimes you can provide electrical current of DC type, electrical current of DC type of 5 amps or 15 amps to this, 15 amps to this. All of you observe here. Above the coil, there will be a mirror. The mirror is connected to the anchor, and the anchor is provided with the input of 5 amps or 15 amps. Then, once if you switch on the light source provides the light rays, passes through the lens and hit the mirror and reflects back and passes through this lens and then incident on the photosensitive paper or film. Once this is connected to the seismic instrument or ECG, electrocardiography instrument, or any vibrating machinery, then what will happen? The incident ray fall on the mirror and the reflected ray coming from the mirror, which forms the waveform on the paper, photosensitive paper. This is the principle of operation of mirror type of light beam oscillograph. Among two, one is 100% guarantee in the examination. One is 100% guarantee in the examination. Please, all of you, write down one more question. One more question. Usually, this question in the second part of the module 4. Module 4. Usually in the 8th question. Module 4. Please, all of you, write down the question. What is oscillograph? What is oscillograph? Put a question mark. Oscillograph, put a question mark. Explain briefly with neat sketch. Explain briefly with neat sketch mirror type of light beam oscillograph. Light beam oscillograph. Explain briefly mirror type of light beam oscillograph. Put a question mark. List applications. List applications. List applications. Put it once again. Among two, one is stylus type of oscillograph, other one is mirror type light beam oscillograph. Why it is called mirror type? Because you have a mirror in the oscillograph. For that reason, this is called mirror type of light beam oscillograph. So you have the explanation here. So you can write, you can read twice, thrice, or four times and write your own sentence. Next, come to the point. In the terminating devices, there will be a recorder which records the movement of the stylus in x direction and y direction. In this diagram, all of you observe here, this is the input EIX, this is input EIY, and this is the output. You can have the printout in x direction as well as in y direction. So that you can write it here, x motion, y motion, and there will be a pen which prints the output in x direction as well as in y direction. See, this is also used in electrocardiography, that is used for measuring of heartbeats. Nowadays, they are using the stylus type of oscillograph or light beam oscillograph. That's the very compact and smaller one. Previously, they are using XY recorder. Here also, they print the heartbeats or vibration in XY direction. That is the output in waveform, which indicates the vibration in X direction and Y direction. That we can in turn call it as X motion or Y motion. X motion or Y motion. Say, present here, just you observe here, this is the input for x and this is the input for y, and these three indicates the 0 x direction and y direction, and there will be a pen and this is the graph paper. In that graph paper you have the printout in x direction as well as in y direction. This is xy recorder. This is XY recorder. In few question paper, you have a question on XY recorder. XY recorder. Please, all of you, write down a question. Write down a question. Explain briefly. Explain briefly with neat sketch. With neat sketch. XY recorder with neat sketch XY recorder. With need sketch XY recorder. So today you have studied the last class also you studied cathode ray oscilloscope and and oscillograph, stylus type of oscillograph, and the mirror type of light beam oscillograph. Both are used in ECG machine, in seismic instrument, and many instruments where you can easily measure the vibration. The main use of these two oscillographs are in ECG machine and also seismic instrument. Next, come to the point. Nowadays, they are using stylus type or mirror type, but previously they are using XY recorder for the measurement of heartbeats or measurement of vibration of the earth. That is nothing but earthquake. Those things can be measured by using XY recorder. So these are all terminating devices. What is the meaning of terminating device? Terminating device is nothing but gives the answer or the result of the measurement. Result of the measurement. So these are all terminating devices. So this is the last portion in your fourth module. Fourth module. Now, please all of you enter your USN and name in the chat box. Now I stop at this stage and please all of you enter your name and USN in the chat box. Now all of you unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Pawan Kumar. Sudeep MD. Sambram.
Present, sir.
Vinayak.
Present, sir.
Shashank. Shashank.
Sir.
Rahul N. Rakshit R.
Present, sir. Sir.
Pritam D. Pritam D. Sambram DS.
Present.
Ashwin.
Yes, sir.
Vinayak JH.
Present, sir.
Pratik JN. Renil.
Yes, sir.
Rakshit R.
Present, sir.
Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Nitin G, sir.
Please pronounce your name.
Nitin G,
Okay.
sir.
MC.
Okay. Next.
Nitin
Next.
G, sir.
Okay. Okay, Puta. Okay. Next.
Sir.
Rahul MPC.
Okay. Rahul. Okay.
Pawan MC.
Okay.
Siddharth HR.
Okay.
Pritam D.
Okay. Pritam D over. Okay. Thank you very much. Next class, I will start the new module, fifth module. That's very, very important. Now, stop at this stage and I will continue in the next class.